And we're live, everybody. And we've a dry quali. Can everyone hear me good? And we're live. So hello everyone, and welcome back to the League of Ireland. This is the Japanese Grand Prix. It's round 8 of 12. I'm Colin B289, and joining me this evening, as per, is Cav1892. The Dream Team are back together.
We are back in the box after a week away.
After a week away, yeah. Apologies for last week, boys. How's it going, Dan? Apologies last week, boys. I had to do something yesterday, last Tuesday morning, and obviously couldn't turn up. So I was back now again this evening, back with Tier 2. And the championship is very close at the moment because we have got 7 drivers covered by 24 points.
So spicy.
Should be interesting. And unfortunately, to say to real Johnny, he has got a quali run this evening for track limits. How's it going, Johnny? Just talking about you, unfortunately, for the wrong reasons. So you've got a quali band along with Keller and Section. All have quali bands. Thank you, Dilza. We have a dry race.
Bad for Johnny and Section, but good for us, because we know they have to get through the field.
Absolutely. We're going to have a great race. Gracie, a couple of the quickest strike, first and third in the championship. At the back tonight. 2 McLarens coming out together, but of course one of them is out serving a quali ban, whereas the other one, so it'll be Ella White Darwise, and he's the first car out on track.
Yeah, we have a few coming out. Rory Drain following them. It'll be interesting to see tonight now how close the field is, because I feel like this is a track where you could see a bit more of a spread than usual.
You might do, but then again, this has been the closest tier all year. Oh, look at that, real Johnny on the mediums. Oh yeah, of course he's got a quali band, so that's will explain that then. Rory Drain is out on the mediums, as is Jack Carty.
Interesting.
So very interesting early on. Sully predicts a Williams 1-2. Tonight, how's it going, Sully?
Do we know the weather for the race?
It's dry.
Dry.
So we have a dry race too, so unlike last night.
Was it wet? I didn't notice.
Really? Oh, did you not? Okay.
I was walking around that track.
Oh,
even.
Yeah. Going at a snail's pace. To be honest with you, I'd be the exact same as you. I would be going at a snail's pace myself. So, anyway, we are underway. We're going to be underway with LOI Darwise here. DRS open down to turn 1. Tricky corner this. You kind of take the first head of it pretty flat, and you just lift off just on the exit at 1, down to 2 into 4th gear.
Takes it well.
It does. This is the killer. Turn 4.
Lethal.
Well taken there. 5. There's a bit of understeer. 6 then, always understeering on the exit here. The Dunlop climbs the hill, and the first sector split should come up now, and we have a 32.5. Takes the Damon as well. Down to the hairpin with the slowest corner on the track, down to 2nd gear, maybe first for some people. Short shift to 3rd, there's otherwise Darwise. 12 is absolutely flat out, stays to the right hand side for the shortest route, down to turn 13, Spoon Corner. Take that in 5th gear, now you get on the power, you brake again, downshift again. Oh, he's gone to steer a little bit wide there.
Yeah.
On the exit of Spoon Corner. Down the left hand side, down this straight, the shortest route. Keller has retired in the pits, that's fine. At 112.8, 130 are absolutely flat out. Down to 16 now, the final chicane. Down to 2nd gear, short shift to 3rd on the exit of 17. Flat out, turn 18. And right hand side just stays the shortest route to the line and does a 29.7. Just Darwise. Here's Rory Drain's lap.
Good banker.
on the mediums. He does a 31.5 as a banker on the medium compound tyre.
A Whelan does a 30.3.
Good lap that from Adam Whelan. Here's Ben Ratcliffe, I think, coming to the line now. And he does a
to the right.
30.0. Jack Carty on mediums, and he does a 30.1, so that's a very good lap time there from Jack Carty. Funny guy. Goes fastest on 29.5. Here comes the two Mercedes.
Quali master himself.
Gary goes a 31.2. Dylan has invalidated this lap, so we will go with Gary Drobro now. And he's also invalidated.
McGee just in sector 3 now.
Absolutely. 12.7, so a little bit off the pace from Darwise's pace.
And he takes the last chicane in third.
Very good banker from Darwise, actually, wasn't it? Johnny's retired as also, and McGee does a 29.6.
Wow.
So that's a very close qualifying so far, as we've tended to have in Tier 2 a lot this season.
Very good banker times.
Absolutely. 33A for Dylan, sector 1 on the mediums. He's going again.
As is Gary Drobro. And he's invalidated again.
Oh,
not good.
The exit of Degnes, that's a bad place to invalidate. Easy place to invalidate, to be honest. I think Ben Ratcliffe might have run out of fuel. No, maybe not actually.
I think it's one of those turns where you can easily switch off.
You're thinking so much of the first sector and you're thinking about the hairpin.
Yeah.
You can forget the Degnes are easy. If you catch too much curves, you easy to understeer wide.
Exactly.
On board with Dylan, who does a 15.2 for the middle sector. So this is going to be around. Oh, he nearly runs wide down the exit of 130R. He's gone too deep. He might even abandon this lap, will he? He does abandon it.
Does.
McGee isn't coming, so what's Budge up to? Oh, we've got Gary Drobro, he's invalidated.
So we anyone on a lap?
It's Budge, I think. Budge on a lap. Oh, well, he was as a light custom again. I'm very good at that, actually, am I? I'm very good at cursing people. Sorry, lads. Apologies.
Thank God you don't watch Tier 4.
Yeah, I do watch it, alright, but don't comment on it.
Even better.
Yeah.
Must have put one of your jinxes on me last night.
I put a big jinx on Kachiga, to be honest with you. Well, Ben Ratcliffe had a fantastic shot on Kachiga in the chat afterwards. That was funny.
Don't give Kachiga an excuse.
Oh, I don't. What, no chance. Here comes Spider-Man now, and he's in the first sector. He does 32.6 in the first sector, runs a little bit wide through the first deck now. But only 8 laps on the board at the moment. We've got a glitch, we've probably got about 11 and a half minutes to go here, but
A few lads on a lap now. Mayo is still trying to set one, so he's going around.
where's Mayo, man? He's ahead, so Gary Drobro's on a third lap on his tyres. How much fuel he must have gone lost of fuel on board.
Budge is starting a fresh lap. So
Yeah,
he's in
Budge is.
sector 1.
Yeah, we've got Spider-Man on a lap as well. So we'll be on board with him very shortly.
Spider-Man into the chicane.
Gary Drobro first. And he's on pole, it's 29.3. What about Spider-Man? 29.5 goes P2. Gary Drobro on 3 lap old softs doing that lap time. Very good lap.
Some life out of them. Have we a car stuck? Who is that?
This Mayo man coming with a yellow flag all over the track. And he goes P7 on 30 flat. That's a good lap time.
That is excellent.
For Mayo man there. There's no one coming behind you, Mayo. Okay, I think. Adam Whelan's on an out lap on the medium tyres. Oh, he's got a bit of traffic ahead of him here. Oh, might get out of the way from though. Let's see. He's got an Alfa Romeo and a Williams, I think, ahead of him.
Wish Gary going around to start another lap. He will be shortly underway. Same at Rory Drain, just behind him.
Mayo gets out of Adam's way very well there.
Boys,
This
there's
is
a
that.
31-1, so he gets himself into P10 for now.
Oh, good lap left. Oh, Adam Whelan spins it at the exit of the hairpin, which is very easily done.
Yeah.
That's
Very
Jono's gone P10 at
easy.
30.9. So that's not a bad lap time for Jono. I wonder one or two of these lads. Oh, Gary's gone completely off the track at the middle of the S's, and he gets out of the way for, I think it was Rory Drain there, I think. It was Rory Drain, he gets out of the way for that. So here's the man second in the championship with a real opportunity this evening. Oh, he hits the curb there though.
Jack Carty on a lap in sector 2,
Where
just
is
coming
he?
into Spoon now.
Oh, he's 4 tenths up on his lap times. He's on a much better first sector this time around. A lot of lads on the mediums here, are they?
Seems to be,
That's
unless
the
we've
best.
some
Yeah,
sort
a
of glitch,
lot of lads trying to set the lap times on the mediums. Really
Oh.
yellow.
McGee has lost it.
He's lost it. Is he out? I don't think
No.
he is. From what I can see, I think.
It's okay, he's just letting traffic go. He's gonna get
Okay.
himself 180.
Here comes Jack Carty then. What a camera shot
to the
off
line.
the. That's a 29.2. Look at that
P1.
look at that for a shot. You see his helmet and everything. Into the driver's eyes. What a shot that is.
If all the drivers have helmets tonight.
Yeah. Well, there was someone yesterday who didn't, wasn't there?
The boss.
I don't know. I can't remember who it was now, but it was a good spot there from Connell, to be fair to him.
Was.
Oh,
you
yellow
lads keeping the
flag.
weight
Was
down.
that Ben Ratcliffe in the first sector?
It
It
is.
is, because it is Ben
gravel.
Ratcliffe. It's in the gravel. Oh dear.
Easily done through the S's.
Darwise quarter of a second up on his lap.
So Aspect coming up to the chicane. His first lap.
And here comes Darwise, and he does a 29.3, so he goes into P2 now.
And Aspect going to cross the line at 30.0 on the mediums. That's a good lap time.
That's a good lap time. Yellow flag in sector. Ben Ratcliffe again. What's happened to Ben here? He's not lost any. He's maybe just letting traffic go there. I don't know, but anyway, who's coming across the line? What's the funny guy up to? No, he's in the pits. Dylan's on the lap here. Let's go with Dylan. Oh, it's Rory Drain on the lap actually. Here he is. He's 0.075 down though. He's 700s down. He's a good final chicane here. Send it, Rory. Send it, Rory.
Wheeling in the gravel.
Oh, he pits. So who on a lap? Let's on another one. Adam Whelan, Ben Ratcliffe. Here we go with Dylan, so. Who's just 1 minute 12.8 for the middle sector. So that's not bad actually. Oh, he's gone a little too deep into the first part of the final chicane.
Corrects it pretty well though.
He did, but he would have lost time on the exit there. Yeah, P5, 29.5. Good lap time from Dylan there, and there's time to be had in that lap, definitely.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's not a bad lap time from Dylan, that, to be honest.
No. I wonder how far out we are now. I'd say the lads might have time to get one more in.
There's Gary Drober on the lap here, trying to improve on his 29.3, trying to set a fresher set of tyres, and whoa, he's 2 tenths up.
He's up again.
Yeah, he's just about held that. That was close to track limit, wasn't it? Yeah, I could hear that.
Tentative.
Yeah.
He might
It's
have
the same,
lost
is
a
it?
tenth or two there.
I think he's okay though. That's kind of the line you want to think. You want to be aggressive over that curb.
Let's see.
You want to be aggressive around here. Oh,
you have to be. It's the perfect risk-reward track.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, he's understeered wide in the exit of Spoon. He might have lost a bit of time there.
Let's see the split.
And I think he might have lost a little bit there. Yeah, he did. He's a tenth up. This is going to be very close with him and Jack Carty.
Yeah. How well will he take the last chicane? Drops the second.
Nice,
Slow
Gary.
on the power. And then
can he still improve? No, he doesn't.
No. Oh, without that.
And the worst part is that'll affect the second lap, because
His exit was
Unfortunately,
compromised.
exactly. Jono's in the Jono's in the grass, trimming a bit of grass there.
Oh, Gary Drobro's gone.
Oh,
That's his
where's
quality
that?
over.
In the S's section.
It's in the S curves, yeah.
So what's left? 4 minutes. Yeah, he'll do well to make it round, won't he? With no front wing.
Yeah.
Dylan's coming round with no fuel, and just Jono out there now.
Spider-Man's
also
just
in the
leaving the
gravel.
pits, so we definitely have at least 2.5 to go. We may not be too far out, actually.
Let's go on board with boxing glove Budge, as we call them.
My man.
The AlphaTauri reserving tonight. Very unlucky yesterday he was, Budge, but being aggressive, trying to make the call on slicks, unfortunately just a little bit too early. He's not the only one to do it though. Definitely won't be the last to do it. I did it myself last week, so
Definitely no. It was probably worth a roll of the dice from him.
it was,
at that
absolutely
stage.
it was.
Can't blame the man for that.
Oh, just about hit that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Interesting, down to 4th gear on the exit, on the entry to Dunlop even, sorry, my apologies. 33.3 for the first sector for Budge. Might be a bad thing for Budge, we set us at the top 10 actually. Gives a free tyre choice, you know, and this tier being as competitive as it is.
Exactly. Tidy so far. Definitely going to improve on that 31.1 if he keeps it nicely together.
Revs the car in 7th gear the whole way, interesting.
Drops to 2 again, and short shifts to 4th. Very nice.
We're going to have a bit of traffic, I think, in the first sector. There's quite a lot of cars bunched together in the first sector. Yeah. A lot of cars on outlaps, so interesting to see now.
Yeah, Budge is 2/10 up, so we might get to jump on Jono if he holds it together.
Sector 1, if someone had a spin, looks like a Williams to me, but I can't. Budge does a 30.6, improves by 5/10. But that is it. Rory Drain is 13 seconds down, so he has had a little bit of an adventure somewhere.
There is a lot of traffic out there now.
It's on board now with Irish Gary, I think, is on a lap. Who's the first kind of lap? Is it Jack? It might be Jack Carty actually. We'll go with him. A provisional pole man at the moment, but he's 300s down, I think he said it was. Oh, Gary Drober is in the pits. That's fine. So 29.3 will be his lap time. His first lap time and couldn't beat it. So he now has to start on those 3 lap old tyres now, doesn't he?
Does.
That could be a problem later on in the race. Excuse me, sorry lads.
Spider-Man split in sector 2. He's 6/10 up.
Oh,
this is going to be quick.
This is going to be a very good lap, and Spider is good around here, to be fair. Yeah, takes the final chicane well. Forces the front on the exit. And this will surely be pole position. 28.8. Fantastic lap there from Spider-Man. Jack Carty is down on his lap time. We'll go with Ben Ratcliffe here. He's down as well, though.
Jack gets out of it. Wasn't going to improve. Funny Guy to the line. Funny goes 28.9.
Second on a 28.9. Good lap from Funny Guy there. Budge improves with 30.1. That's an excellent lap from Budge. What about Jono? He just about makes the line. It'll be a Mercedes next of Irish Gary, but he... Oh, I think he's going to miss the line. He's missed the line. He's going to be
coming into the hit.
He's going to be P15. McGee's up by a 10th.
All the way to the line.
Can he improve? 29.3, so he goes P4. 4th. That mistake from Gary Drobo could be very costly for him. Adam Whelan backs out.
Darwise is coming up to 130 and he has a 10th in his pocket.
Otherwise Darwise, he's nearly 3/10 up. So this could be pretty close as well. Jack Carty's finished at 29.2, so can Darwise jump ahead of him? And when we get towards the front row, here we go. Stay right, which he does. And he does a 28.9 and just P3, very close. Here comes Dylan. And Aspect goes 6th on 29.3. Dylan goes 4th on a 29.1. Rory Drain is next out across the line. He's up. He's at 30.1, so he stays in P13. Adam Whelan is out. What about Spider-Man and Ben? Big Funny Guy's up. Funny Guy's up again by 500 in the first sector. Let's see his middle. Oh, he's miles off. He's miles off in the middle sector, yeah. And it'll be, so he's out of it. John O's coming to the line. He doesn't improve. Budge isn't going to improve. Ben Ratcliffe's not going to improve, so that's it.
That's us.
That is it. So Adam Whelan in P9 on the in Tier 2, as a reserve by the way, that on the medium tyre. Very good effort from him. Mailman Budge 11th and 12th reserving tonight, so very good efforts from them, and John O in 14th. Obviously the three lads having quality runs at the back, so this is going to be a very interesting grid now. Great opportunity for Spider-Man to get back into championship contention, because he lost it a little bit in the last race, unfortunately for him, but he's now 21 points behind Johnny at the moment as Spider-Man.
Yeah, and he's certainly done all he can in quali.
Absolutely. Of course, there are no points handed out for qualifying. Yeah.
Three lads broke into the 28s. That's really, really impressive.
Excellent stuff, yeah. Excellent stuff, lads. So, this will be very interesting. How it all shapes out. Gary just sent me a message there going he's trying to last the first challenge. Unfortunately, he's not quite last though. Because I think Keller could be trying that anyway. So, we have got Spider-Man on pole position from the Big Funny Guy in the Alpine. Darwise is in P3. Dylan in 4th. Jack Carty, Spaniard, look at his nationality there, is P5. Even though he's not, clearly not. McGee is 6th. Aspect 7th. Gary Drobro in 8th. Adam Whelan on the mediums in P9. Ben Ratcliffe P10 on the soft, so that's not a great position for him to be in. Mailman 11th, Budge 12th, Roy Jane 13th, John O 14th, Gary 15th, and you've three lads at the back who all had quali bands. Of course, Josh Hader's not here this evening because unfortunately he had a race ban. So that's where he is this evening, in case people didn't know. So get your predictions in the chat, lads. Who you think are going to be in the top 3? And I'm going to announce very shortly who I'm going to curse this week.
Yeah, you might need to be banned from making predictions.
Yeah, I'm going to keep my mouth shut tonight.
Bit more of a spread in the field than we're used to as well for Tier 2, so
yeah, but as you said this at the start, the spread amongst the whole field is bigger, and it's the third longest track of the year behind Azerbaijan and Spa.
Yeah.
So it would always kind of, those tracks would always see a big spread in the field, to be fair.
True. Also a vicious rumour that it's a wheel track.
Yeah.
Vicious rumour.
Vicious rumour, I've heard that as well. I mean, like, tomorrow night, the Mercedes are going to be long gone here, aren't they? Like, you know that yourself, like, everybody knows that.
We will see.
We will wait and see. Obviously, we've one or two other lads on the wheel as well, but who could very easily do the job tomorrow night. Any predictions before we start anyway, Cal? We have 10 seconds before we see the formation lap and we see what tyres they all have on.
I think I'm going to go Spider P1. I think he looks very, very quick. I think I'm going to go Section to come through and get P2. And I'm going to say Funny Guy to finally get his podium this season and go P3.
Okay. Alright, well, a couple of interesting tyre selections here, as you can see. So, you've got Jono, and, well, Jono, that could be more preparation for him for his own race, but Keller on the hard compound tyre, that's an interesting call. Maybe perhaps he thinks there might be an early safety car and he might be able to get off the hards and get on the mediums.
True.
Maybe that's what his thinking is there, but we have to wait and see. I mean, that's great information. Obviously, I'm watching this now closely for my own race tomorrow, but that's not bad information, that. See what the hard tyre is like. Deals are in the chat, hoping Darwise does the job. He looked good in qualifying, to be fair. And he's done well the last couple of races, to be fair, so I hope I haven't cursed him again.
Force corner, what?
I know.
We pray for Darwise. We pray for Darwise.
We have got no real big gaps. We've got a gap with a Ferrari in the middle, big gap with a Ferrari in the middle, but don't think it's that big of an issue.
No, I think pretty
Oh, but hang on a second. What's happening here? Oh no, I thought something was going on here, but like season 2 all over again. To be honest, I wasn't in season 2, mate, so I wouldn't know. Jack Carty's down in P4. What the hell's happened to Jack Carty? He's down in 11th now all of a sudden. He's in between Rory Mayoman and Ben Ratcliffe. I wonder, has he had a little bit of a spin? Mayoman's learned his lesson from last night anyway.
No damage anyways, thankfully.
Mailman's learned his lesson from last night, where not being in the formation lap. So we go to the front of the field now, AlphaTauri and Alpine on the front row. Yeah, and a bit of a spin there, Gary, by the looks of it, but anyway, let's hope for his sake the spin happens on the formation lap and it actually doesn't matter. So here we go then.
Here we go.
The lights coming on. Here comes this famous glitch which drives me up the wall. And the revs are going on now. And we're on the way. Spider-Man looked like he might have backed down on the grid, but
dude,
he got a good getaway. Oh, they're 3 wide behind him. Oh, and Jack's brakes late. It goes off track, and Dylan tries to nip it up the inside of him. Can you get around the outside? Dylan yields it. Darwise gets a poor getaway. Aspect up to 6th. Gary Drobro 7th, but good start for the front 2 anyway. They have kept position as they are. Jack is up.
McGee goes around the outside of Gary. Up into Dunlop.
Oh, look at this side by side down to Degna 1. Who's going to yield? McGee is the one that yields. Gary Drobro runs a little bit wide. Mailman had a great start up into P9. Ben Ratcliffe stays 10th. Rory Drain in 11th. Oh, McGee and Gary Drobro still side by side, and McGee goes on the outside into the hairpin. What a move that is from McGee. So
Keller gets Adam Whelan. He's up at the P13. He's gained 4 positions.
Is that Johnny?
Johnny's gone.
Johnny's round. Oh, did he hold on to it? I think he did. I think has he got damage to the Aston Martin? No, he doesn't. He managed to keep it out of the wall. And Gary Drobro's round. Spoon corner. Gary Drobro is round, and Section's back there as well. He's lost a lot of time. Section's got front wing damage.
Yeah.
Oh, Section's, and Johnny's round again. Johnny's round again at the last sector. Again, no damage though, so long way to go. So Spider-Man leads by 0.4 of a second from Funny Guy. Dylan's pretty close to Jack Carty here. I don't think he'll have a look. He's a bit too far back for me.
No, he's just having a little nose.
Yeah, just having a look, Mailman. And Ben. Oh, what's happened to Spider-Man? Spider-Man's binned it. He's binned it into turn 1. Oh no, what is happening to the championship contender section? Johnny and Spider-Man down the field. Keller's already up into the points.
I predicted 2 of the 3 of those.
You did.
No more predictions from me either. We're both bards.
No, we won't never. I'm never to ask that question ever again.
We're both banned. Okay. Keller up 7 positions after 1 lap. Very nice.
Great start for him. What am I looking for? The position changes, lads. So as we can see, Jack Carty up 3, Mailman up 4. It's a great start for him. Yeah, I don't know if there's any contact there or anything. Section's obviously had contact with someone. But anyway, we'll have to wait and see what happens now. It looks like to me this could be a bit of a game of chess here for a while. Obviously sector 2, who is round? I think it's Irish Gary, and it is. A spoon corner. I don't know whether there was contact. He's no damage, so he's Adam Whelan catching Keller, and he's
quick on those mediums already.
He thinks better of it. I tell you what, Keller's made his way up through the field pretty quickly. on the hard tyre. DRS is now enabled. And Darwise got to put a good lap in here in order to keep up with the top three. Because, oh, Dylan's round in the Mercedes.
Oh my god.
Another one gone at turn one.
Every lap so far.
Oh my god.
Mayo Man up into P6. Incredible.
What a start he's had. A Williams 1-2 could be on Sully. His aspect. Oh, who's round? Is that Gary again? No, it's Dylan again. He's still around facing the wrong way. We're going to stay on board here with aspect because Adam Whelan's already picked up 3 seconds for being a bit naughty with the track limits.
Aspect is very close to Darwise, looking very quick.
He is, isn't he? Sector 1 again. What? Is it really yellow flag? Is that Dylan's only just recovered the guy as Spider-Man? We'll go down the field here with Gary, Drobro and Spider-Man.
Yeah, Dylan's had another moment because Johnny's got him.
Yeah, Dylan needs to cool the tyres down now. They'll be hoping for a safety. Aspect's pretty close to there. Sorry, I have to go forward here. And he goes around the outside. He goes around Aspects around the outside. Now, he might be able to get the switch back on Darwise here. Darwise has no DRS and Aspect's got a full battery. So surely then, it should be an easy pass down the pit straight, and there it is. He is through on Darwise. So Aspect now up into the podium positions. He finished P2 last week. And Darwise doesn't fight him and doesn't lose much time himself from that. So I think at the moment, if I were Darwise just hang in there in the DRS train, Funny Guy's got a 1.6 second lead already from Jack Carty, so he's out of DRS trouble at the moment.
Spider-Man is stuck behind Gary Drobro and Irish Gary. Just a little train here.
Yeah, Spider's got all his ERS, but isn't going anywhere. We're going to go forward to Adam Whelan and Keller now. For now, just keep an eye on what's going on there. But Spider's close. Is he going to go for a dive up the inside into the hairpin? Oh, there might have been a bit of contact there. I'm not sure, but Gary Drobro's gone a little bit too deep, and he let Spider-Man through. So Spider-Man is through then on Gary Drobro.
Funny Guy has a nice gap now in his pocket to Jack Carty.
He does. I think the interesting thing for Funny Guy is, can he go long enough and can he get the gap? There comes Spider-Man. He's getting in the slipstream of Irish Gary. Aspect was pretty quick as well. 32-1. That's a good lap time from Aspect there. McGee, hold on. We're going to go forward. McGee, and McGee is up the inside of Darwise into turn 1, and he has him.
He has it done.
And Mayo Man and Ben Ratcliffe. Whoa. That was pretty close there. I don't know, did Mayo Man force Ben off the track there, but
I didn't see it.
It looked pretty close to me. That Jack Carty gets 3 seconds. How's he got?
That is early.
That is early. And that's before the Digners. Yeah. How has he got 3 seconds there?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I have never seen anyone get 3 seconds there. And just to let people know, Spider-Man is through on Gary. Of course, we missed it, but we were looking at what was going on out front. So Spider-Man has now got a lot of free air in front of him. Next up is Jono. Don't think Jono will fight him too hard, knowing Jono as well as I do. But he has to catch him first, of course. And it's soft tyre, very hard tyre.
Adam Whelan remains on the back of Keller, but so far not making any progress.
Absolutely.
He's very close this time around, though. Going down towards 130 or.
He needs to wait it out. Oh, this is going to be dangerous.
Oh, they bumped. Oh, he holds on to it.
He should have really waited for him there, shouldn't he?
I mean, the detection point is just there.
And he's gone in too deep into the chicane, and that's the end of that then.
Yeah, Keller has him on traction,
alright. Look at this. Aspect straight on the back of Jack Carty. Jack's struggling here a little bit.
Yeah, and Aspect is looking quick.
Yeah, absolutely. You can just see Gary Drobo's up the inside of Irish Gary at the back.
Yeah.
Coming through the field on soft tyres, so that's not really an issue.
So Aspect just closes in.
And
He might be lining them up.
McGee's closing on Aspect as well. So and Darwise has been able to stay with McGee. So 4 cars able to stay pretty close together here, so they can kind of use themselves to pull away from Mailman and try and create the gaps so they don't come back into traffic. But as we can see there, the gaps don't look very good for them at the moment, because if they were to pit now, they'd come out where Irish Gary is, and behind Irish Gary and Gary Drobo fight. I don't think they really want to be there. So
Aspect has a good line here if you can keep tight to him into the chicane.
I think Darway's lost the DRS, you know.
So Aspect has it.
And DRS
Does
open.
he have enough? He's gonna have him. Jack
And
holds
here
his
he
line.
goes up the inside, and Aspect is through. Oh, the Jack hit him.
Oh! Aspect caught the inside curb. I think it might have just flicked him around.
Oh, he's okay. He's
He
fine.
holds it
but
well.
Adam Whelan and Keller gets out of the throttle, so Adam is through. And Ben Ratcliffe is through as well. And Mailman, we just picked that up at the very end, so Ben now has got a bit of free air in front of him. 3 seconds up the road is this Darwise McGee Jack Carty fight.
In fairness to Mayo, he's the first of the medium runners, so well positioned.
McGee nearly loses the car on the exit of Degna 2. That could have been disastrous.
Budge is closed up on the back of Keller.
Those hard tyres don't tend to be performing that well.
No.
Because Keller's kind of gone backwards. He's gone straight off the back of Adam Whelan. Oh, this. Uh-oh. I think I might be red barring here a little bit, lads.
Could have trouble.
Right, just 2 seconds. I'll try and fix that there now. Just try and comment it away, Cap.
No problem at all. Jack holding on to the back of Aspect. Again, he's very close through the chicane. Ooh. And
Yeah,
McGee
I just
just
turned
fallen slightly away.
I just turned off the Wi-Fi on a couple of my devices there. Sorry, boys. Oh, it's
All good.
And he just sits behind him for the moment. It's the best. Like, look at that now. McGee's mistake a while ago, putting him out of the DRS zone to Jack, and the best way for Jack to get away from McGee here is use the DRS of Aspect.
Yeah.
To try and
just
kill
hanging on
him.
to
Budge. Oh, Budge is round. Oh, where's he gonna go? Oh, he's round. Sector 1.
Shame.
Budge, I don't know. I just caught the very end of that. It was Budge and Keller into turn 1. And Jono is true on Keller. So Jono seems to be going a bit better on the hard side than Keller is. Unless Keller's got wing damage, has he? Can we get an off-board shot, lads? Anybody? He does.
He's missing his right end plate.
So he's got front wing damage. So that is not good for
Spider-Man
Keller
has passed.
and Spider-Man. So he had
The race is coming towards him.
Yeah, this race is starting to come back towards Spider-Man a lot now. The gaps are starting to spread out a bit. Aspect's really gone for it on this lap to try and break the DRS of Jack Carty, and he hasn't been able to do it. Gary draws past Keller, that's fine, but we'll go forward now. Oh, Jack nearly loses on the curb there. Lost a bit of time coming out of the last corner. McGee didn't get the DRS this time.
Aspect is quickly running out of ERS. He's used a lot more than the lads around him.
Let's have a little check in with Funny Guy. Just to let you know, lads, he's still there. He's out front.
I just feel like you've cursed him.
I hope I haven't. I haven't done it again, have I?
I was trying to leave him alone all race.
Sector 1.
Sector 1 yellows.
It's Mailman.
Not funny.
Oh, it's Mailman. He's rounding the
Yes.
Williams.
Okay, he's back pointing the right way at least.
Oh, who's around there?
Oh,
Is it
and
Jono?
Jono's around as well.
Jono around as well. I just cut that off board. Oh my good God. All hitting that curb. And
Spider now goes up to P10, so as the
Spider
lads spin, he's just working his way up quietly.
working his way through the field, and Gary Drobro still hanging on to the back of him.
Yeah, Gary's very good paced, if you can just keep it all together.
Is it Dylan pitting? It is. Dylan's pitting for a new set of mediums, and so is Keller. Well, Keller had no front wing shot, didn't he? So Dylan's pitted
He's
early.
missing his end plate, yeah, so he'd no real choice. The only good thing for Keller, as you said at the start, he can take the mediums now.
Should be able to take them to the end now.
Yeah.
So I think he was hoping for an early safety car there, to be honest. Aspect's close to gap. It's a funny guy. Even funny guys. Oh, he pits!
Okay.
Aspect pits, trying to get the undercut now. The question is,
kick everything off, yeah.
question now, where is he going to come out? Top 6 all on the soft tyre. What does Ben Ratcliffe do? He stays out. Let's see what he goes on to now. Hards! It's the hard tyre for Aspect.
Strange. I would have thought mediums from here would be quite comfortable, no matter what you do.
I would have thought that they would have done too, but he's going to be coming out. Is he going to come out behind Gary Drobro? Yes, he does. He's in traffic. Oh, that's a major problem now. Now I know Gary Drobro and Spider-Man will pitch soon, but that's not ideal. Who's around? It's Adam Whelan, is it? Oh, he's facing the wrong way again. It's turn 5. They're all having an issue in turn 5 at the moment.
And Spider-Man takes another position.
And here comes Jono and Budge. Is he missing his front wing?
Just keeping out of everyone out of the way.
No, he's just trying to get his tire temps back to normal.
Yeah.
I think Gary is. Has Gary an issue? No, he hasn't. Anyway, so Aspect now is in trouble with traffic, and he's on the hard tyre. What will these guys do about that now?
So let's see what Funny does this time around.
Well, Funny Guy will be ahead. He might be ahead of Mayo Man if he pits. I think that's what they're all trying to do. Is trying to get. It is about 21 seconds for a pit stop.
Yeah, it's a big gap between Mayo and Rory Drain, so that's where they're trying to drop into.
That's what they're trying to drop into. And in comes Jack Carty. McGee does the opposite, and Funny Guy pits as well.
Okay.
So Funny Guy going to get held here. Hang on a second. He is. He got held slightly. Ben pits as well. Rory Drain will go up into P2. McGee stays in front. Now, where's Funny Guy gonna come out? Is he ahead of Mayo Man? Is he ahead of Mayo Man? He crosses the pit lane line. Look at that.
Yeah, and Aspect has him.
Oh, he has him on the undercut. So Funny Guy being held in the pit lane has cost him that position to Aspect.
Has Spider-Man box there as well.
And Funny Guy crossed the pit lane line there. I don't know, are we going to look into that or not, but it was fairly obvious on the stream. Dylan gets 3 seconds. Who's round? Yellow flag. I can't say who that is at the moment, but Dylan does the fast lap of the race on a fresh set of boots. Oh, this is going to be fascinating now. How can these guys, they have to clear Gary Drobro and Mayo Man.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting, this. Now, Gary Drobro will probably pit in a minute, but they have to clear Mayo Man now.
Gary Drobro just sit out in front of Aspect, just to Jack's benefit for a little bit.
I think is Jack Dylan having another spin. It is. Dylan's had another spin. He's
off VSC. There's a chance for lads to box here.
And look where McGee is. He's at the last chicane. So can he get ahead? He's 20.8 seconds ahead.
Here we go, box.
Is McGee going to get out in front of... Can Red Bull make a big pit stop here? He's out.
He's already on his way out. Yeah.
I think Rory Drain stays out, so he's decided not to pit under the virtual safety car. Can he get himself ahead of Mayo Man? It's going to be very, very tight, but is he ahead of him?
Drobro's in.
He is! McGee is ahead of Mayo Man! So McGee takes the net race lead of the Grand Prix. Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Mayo very close to McGee there.
Absolutely. So now it's going to be very, very important for Funny Guy and Aspect to get past Mayo Man quickly.
Yeah, they will not want to be held up. And will Mayo try look after his teammate?
Rory Drain, yes, exactly. DR, here we go. We're underway again now. I suppose if Rory Drain pitted there, he'd have been right back in the pack, wouldn't he? So there wasn't really much point in him pitting
No, true.
in that situation. So, oh, Dylan's out. Oh, that's in the pits. He's retired in the pits. Dylan. And look at McGee already. 1 point, nearly one over a second clear already.
Yeah.
The lads having to burn the overtake to clear Mayo Man quickly. I mean, McGee could have himself a nice lead here if they can't clear him quickly. You have to burn it here. You have to really, you have to get by him into turn one.
So all this time as well, Rory Drain is holding his own out there, and Mayo will be doing his best from.
Absolutely.
Mayo is
defending the racing line. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, lucky Dylan.
Aspect has to get out of the throttle. Oh, twice.
Look at that. He nearly completely lost the car there. Mayo Man, he's not going to make it. Aspect's not going to make it. This is going to... Oh, funny guy. Good reactions there. And this is just going to help McGee. 1.2, 1.3 clear already then.
I would have expected him to gap Mayo a little quicker, to be honest. Particularly on those new mediums.
Here we go now, look at it. It's up to 1.8 now.
Yeah, here we go.
It's the first sectors where all the new grip is and everything. I'm not really sure about this hard tyre though. From what I'm looking at it here, it doesn't look that great in sector 1. He's lost a lot of time there as Aspect. And Jack Carty and Darwise are having a long look at this from looking at the back of this. Funny guy nearly runs into the back of him.
Nearly goes again. Traction out of hairpin. Very tough on the hards.
The traction on the hard tyre does not look very good at the moment.
No. So, where are we?
So here we go again then. Burning the overtake as Aspect. And McGee's already 2.2 up the road, so he really, really needs to get by now. So if any hope of catching McGee, I still think...
Gotta line him up on the straight into the DRS zone.
Here we go.
Yeah, he's much better traction this time.
He should have him now.
Yeah, he's reeling him in.
And here he goes, and through he goes. It's funny, I'm going to follow him through. I don't think he will. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't send it. Ooh, that is tight.
And Jack Carty's on the back of this, so now...
Yeah, Aspect looks to be understeering on those hards. They don't look a great race tyre at the moment.
They don't look a great race tyre at the moment for tomorrow night, say that much. Hopefully I won't have to use them.
You'll be on wet tyres, don't worry.
Oh, brilliant, thanks for that.
Jack Carty's closed right up on the back of Funny Guys, so... Oh, sector 1
Adam Whelan again, is it?
It is.
And Gary. Irish Gary's had a half spin as well. And section 116 just steals 2 positions, and so does Spider-Man.
Yep.
Thanks very much, lads. That's what he'd be saying. Happy days for them. Darwise is close up onto the back now, as Aspect has already taken 1.3 seconds out of Mayo Man just in the first half a lap. Funny guy got a big full battery VRS. He's known for burning it all.
Oh, and he's going to get right on the back from here very early.
Oh, he won't go for it here. Gotta stay a bit patient here now. Round the outside into the final.
Mayo's going to come back on the racing line there. He needs to be careful.
He's okay.
Yep.
Now I've got to burn everything out of here. Oh, Mayo's it.
Gone.
Oh, he saved it.
Gathered it. Right at the barrier.
Jack Carty gets through. Oh, well, that's like...
Jack gets a free pass, so that's brilliant for him.
What about Darwise? No, he didn't make it. So Darwise doesn't make it through. I mean, the real winner from that is Jack Carty there.
Yeah.
Ben Ratcliffe's behind Budge again. How is he so far back? He pitted with the lads, so I don't know if he had a problem somewhere else or...
Budge still has to stop.
And Spider-Man
just been held up by him.
Through on section.
Yeah, so there's a good few still to stop in front of Spider, so that'll bring him into the
points. So if Rory Drain was to pit now, he would come out just behind Real Johnny and just ahead of Gary Drobro. Now Gary Drobro's got a bit of free air now.
Irish Gary running wide.
Oh, yellow flag.
Oh, Jono's around.
Jono around again.
Again, it's the S's. Another victim.
And no front wing damage.
No. Yeah.
Lads are keeping it
around.
Lads are keeping it out of the wall at the moment.
Yeah.
Something
I didn't do.
Well, unfortunately, someone hit you in there, which you were delighted to hear about.
Well, I thought I binned it myself, so good to know I got a little love tap.
Yeah, you did. Unfortunately.
That happens.
It does.
Darwise now is right on the back of Mayo, and he needs to clear him if he wants to stay with the two lads. How's Mayo's traction this time? Much better. He keeps wide.
Funny guy, that's the fast lap of the race. So he's the one in the back of Aspect now on those hard tyres.
Yeah.
And Mayo's got DRS first into that one. Here comes Ben Ratcliffe and Budge. And Ben is through. And Budge just lets him go by. Oh, Ben nearly loses the car on the exit, but he's okay for now. But look at the gap now. It's only 4.2 seconds between McGee and Rory Drain. Now remember, Rory Drain did a run on the medium tyres in qualifying, so he's got a brand new set of soft tyres to go on to now in a second, so he could be very racy on them. And remember for Rory that you've got Mayo Man, Budge and Real Johnny who all have to stop again. So if he could really do it, if he could just get, maybe maintain the gap to Gary Drobro, that's what he's looking at here at the moment. Can he get ahead of Gary Drobro? That would be the key thing for him. If he can get ahead of him, his next target will be Ben Ratcliffe, and he'll have free air to catch him.
Exactly.
So 3.8 we're down to now. I think it won't be long, I'd say, before Rory Drain pits. Soft tyres can do 12 laps, actually, if they're new, which I believe he has a new set. And in he comes. This is for a change. Colin actually says something right about the race. He didn't curse somebody.
Let's see.
So where will Rory Drain go? This is important now. It's important for the World Championship as well.
Funny guy's having a look at Aspect, but he's just a little far back. Oh, he gets a lovely line through turn one. There's no space.
Can he get ahead of Gary Drobro? Where's Gary Drobro? There he is. And he's just in front. Oh, that's very important for Rory. For Rory Drain. Now he's got free air in front of him to go after. It'll be Ben Ratcliffe will be his next target, really. With Budge and Johnny having to pit very shortly. Let's go forward to Big Funny Guy in Aspect then for the battle for P2.
Medium runner surely in this time around.
You would think so. Darwise still hasn't cleared Mayo Man yet. So he's losing lots of time behind him.
He is, and in fairness, Mayo's driving very well. He's positioning the car in all the right places. He's not making it easy. He has a good run here though, Darwise, into 130R.
Are we looking at overtake? Here we go. We'll go back with him for the moment because Funny Guy's not. He'll be close enough to Aspect. We'll go to that now in a second. Aspect's going very wide, is he? In the last corner, he has gaps up to 3.1 now. Between McGee,
and Mayo's in. So Darwise is released.
And he gets a free chunk of DRS as well. Jack Kerr, his DRS is a problem. And Budge is in as well.
Budge gets a speeding penalty.
That's a killer, that, isn't it? And we've all done it.
Your heart sinks.
Aspect's round in the first sector, and Funny Guy had to go onto the gravel. And Darwise is round as well. Funny Guy had to go onto the gravel in the first sector to avoid him.
Yeah, and it's brought Jack right onto the back of him.
Oh, here comes Ben Ratcliffe. Can you get round the outside? No, not quite. Oh, yellow flag again, is it? No. Oh, that was close. I think though this is what it's saying. The hard compound tyre is not a great race tyre at the moment.
No.
It's not. It's yeah. In general, it's just not a great race tyre. McGee very comfortable, 4 seconds out front, but kind of funny guy. Get after him. Here's Ben now. Ben Ratcliffe.
He's all over the back of Aspect.
Real Johnny. Oh, remember, did Real Johnny not pit on lap 1? No, he didn't, did he? Has Johnny pitted yet? Actually, I don't think he has. Actually, no, he has. The only man actually not to make a pit stop. So yeah, he's kind of in a bit of a false position there, really.
Yeah, I think he was hanging out for a safety car.
Yeah, I think Ben might actually have Aspect this time. Oh, Ben! Oh, he's gone in too deep, and I cursed someone again.
You did.
Sorry, Ben. I hold my hands up for that one. Sorry. Dan, man, some serial spinners. Yeah, I'm cursing all of them. Whoops.
I wonder, did Aspect mean to go on to the hards, or did he get the glitch? It just doesn't make sense to me.
I'm with you on that one. Oh, look at Rory Drain now. Straight on the back of LOI Darwise.
Yeah.
Gaps down to 3.6 out front with Funny Guy and McGee. It's the first sector where Funny Guy's getting some advantage. Look at this, so Johnny just actually caught up with Ben Ratcliffe.
Yeah,
they're stuck behind Aspect here, but
and Darwise is using the last of his tyres, I wonder.
And Darwise is catching them as well. There's going to be a big train behind Aspect here. And on the back of it's going to be a very fast Williams. Gary Drover's there as well. Yeah, the back of it's going to be a very fast Williams car on the soft tyre, but the DRS train is not really what he wants. He wants to try and catch them all one by one, really.
Yeah.
And will Johnny now be released? Will Johnny release Darwise and Rory there in a second?
Johnny be looking at the gap to Budge here, hoping to just drop out in front of him.
Absolutely.
He should box now if he wants it, because Budge is on the fresh softs.
Absolutely. I agree with you. We'll go with Ben Ratcliffe here now. He stays out again, and he's staying in the DRS, I suppose. Probably what his thought process is here, Johnny.
True.
Gap down to 2.9 out front now between Funny Guy and McGee. But 8 laps to go. We still might have a bit of a grandstand finish here yet. You never know. Ben gets some understeer through the S's.
Yeah, Funny's burning a lot though to try reel him in. I think McGee is just managing this gap nicely.
Oh, Johnny's gone a little bit wide down one of the passes. Section takes the fastest lap of the race and a 30.8, and that by an absolute million miles.
Nearly would have been pole last night.
Yeah. Would have been one down, think of that. I can't believe I haven't had a safety car, to be honest with you. Hope I haven't jinxed that now.
Oh, you haven't said it. Ah, he said it. Johnny will thank you if it happens.
Yeah, absolutely. Suppose I'm an Aston Martin man, you know, I want to try and give it an advantage.
Yeah.
Anyway, Darwise is going to have him this time. If Johnny's burning it, that means... Yeah. What do you want me to jinx, Dan? A safety car. We'll see. We'll see if it happens in a second.
Johnny's in.
In comes
Darwise
Johnny,
is released.
I think he might have lost a bit of time there. Oh, where are we? We're going to go with Rory Drain here. Oh,
Ben's going around the outside of Aspect. Can he hold it? He
does. What a move that is from Ben Ratcliffe. Brilliant stuff there. Yeah. And now, let's see the difference between the hard tyre and the medium tyre.
So, Budge is just coming down the main straight now. Will Johnny clear him?
No, he doesn't.
He unfortunately left that a lap too late for me.
I agree. He's only got 7 laps as well to do something about it.
Yeah, it's a lot to ask.
It's a lot to ask for now, but we'll see what Johnny can do. Can he steal a couple of points at the end?
Okay, so Funny is staying within the 3 seconds, but he's not making as much of an impression as he really needs to.
Absolutely, Aspect is still staying with Ben here.
He isn't falling away. You might just see a little crossover.
Gary's
of the
gone
hards.
again. Gary's gone again at the back, but don't be worried. He's spun us.
Not going to cause
Sector 1, not going to cause anything. So
Aspect is very close to Ben. Will he hold it coming onto the straight? No. He can't get the traction down on those hards.
I think Ben's going to be okay this time. He's derating though. He's weaving around trying to break the toe. Don't think he needs to do that though. I think he's too far ahead of him.
Aspect doesn't have a huge amount himself, mind you.
Kelly gets 3 seconds. Gives John a free position and maybe section. And Johnny is clear, but yellow flag is Gary again. There he goes, another adventure across the grass. This
2.4 for Funny Guy.
This train's not helping Rory Drain out. This train behind Ben Ratcliffe, but realistically Aspect caused, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh, he nearly got away. The virtual safety car. Is that Gary? Gary's gone. No, Gary might have. I don't know. Whoa, virtual safety car. Anyone got any front wing damage?
I've seen so
this is not a jinx for me, lads, alright? Just so that you know, I have not jinxed this.
Gary Drobro is missing his front wing.
Oh dear. He is, yeah, you're right. Maybe that's what caused it then. Debris on the track. Don't get a drive through that, whatever you do.
Yeah, very easily done. You wouldn't expect it.
In goes the Ferrari. Nice speeds in the pit lane. At this level.
I'd say he didn't allow for missing the front wing for slowing down. He probably just picked his normal braking point.
Well, yeah.
That's unfortunate.
That'll put real Johnny back in the points now. She's just cleared Bodge.
Oh well. Yeah, he's comfortable.
Gary be a long way behind. DRS back enabled again.
Back on the way.
Anyone being caught out? That will help actually Ben Ratcliffe get his battery burned back up again. Because he was struggling for battery. He was derating, remember, just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, back up to 50%.
He's within 5 seconds of Jack Carty. Jack Carty's going to be careful here, of course, with penalties. And of course, penalties and any penalty now with how close it is between 4th and 7th could be very costly.
So McGee's on one warning.
1 point.
Has one as well.
1.9 that's down to now. Can Funny Guy get in the DRS? So we have another yellow flag in Sector 1. I think it's Adam Whelan having yet another spin. Adam really hasn't had a good day reserving.
Jack Carty got track limits 4 times on that 5.
Wow.
That's a lot of track limits.
How has he done that?
I'm not sure, but that leaves him on 5 overall, so he is on the board.
He's got to be careful then. Ben's weaving around.
Ben's on 1 warning.
Oh, Aspect breaks later than Ben, but... So anyway, let's see. Wise and Rory Drain watching on. This is kind of the closest battle on the track at the moment, so we may as well just stay with this.
Yeah, and Rory will be having a look on those softs as well.
Might just be sitting there, you never know with Rory.
In fairness to Aspect, he has 70% ERS. He's right on the back of Ben. I wonder those hards just starting to come towards him a little bit.
Potentially.
To the mediums.
This will help McGee massively in the championship, won't it? I mean, now he's going to be right up to he was one of the 7s. McGee, Ben Ratcliffe, Rory Drain, Spider-Man, Johnny, Section, and Dylan. One of those 7 will more than likely be champion at the end. So
yeah,
it's worked out very well so far for McGee. If he can hang on, there's just 3.5 laps to go now, and the gap's still 1.8, so he's able to manage it.
He looks to be just managing it coming in, but in saying that, we'll wait and see.
A silly warning here and there, and that can change things, so
Exactly.
we have to just wait and see then. As
one spin, one wrong curb around here, particularly in the S's, as we've seen all night.
here comes Aspect, and he's not quite going to make it on Ben. Tries to switch back, but Ben doesn't go deep into the first part of the corner.
Ben positioned the car very well there.
He did. You don't want to overcommit up the inside there, really, do you? You don't want to give your opponent or the opposition a free run around the outside. Gary Drobro does the fastest lap of the race. Unfortunately, probably won't get points though, because he's got a penalty and 5 seconds for speeding. It's 2.3 behind Budge in 11th, so.
Darwise just hanging on to the back of Aspect as well, so this is going to be interesting. Last 2 laps.
Alfa Romeo was quick. That's something Cav would like to see.
We like that. Lap 25. Famous lap for me yesterday.
Yeah, it was. You were in P5 as well, weren't you? I haven't done it again, have I? I think, to be fair, I think Ben could be in trouble here though. Aspect's got more ERS in him, and he's closer this time.
Yeah. But let's see if he can get traction out of the chicane, or will he even need it? Will he do it on the way in?
No way. Oh, he's gone a bit wide, so is Ben though. Ben's gone a little bit deep. And he's got no traction. Oh, what's happened there?
What's happened there? Okay,
someone's Wi-Fi. Here comes Aspect, and he's going to go around the outside of Ben Ratcliffe.
He's on the grass.
Oh, Ben loses it! Oh, and he's just about held it. Is Spider-Man going to get him? No, he doesn't. So Ben loses it on the curb. And gives
Needs to be careful here.
Yeah, just be careful with tyre temps, Ben. Rory Drain still there, just ahead of him. So it's now going to be Darwise looking at the back of Aspect,
who's no longer protected by the DRS
on the last lap, and he's got a lot of DRS, but so has Aspect. So Spider-Man now is on the back of this, watching all this going on.
All of a sudden, Darwise is looking very quick behind
Ben's
him.
Lost the rear tyres a little bit there. I hope his rears aren't overheating, are they?
Spider-Man is all over him now.
And in second place for the championship, Rory Drain. Going to gain 7 points at the moment on Johnny. I think he was actually 7 points ahead of him. So I'll let you know anyway after the race. We're on the final lap now with McGee and Funny Guy out front.
Darwise gets a good drive onto the main straight, but Aspect gets away really well.
Whoa, look at the traction Aspect had there off that final corner, and he's absolutely burning the overtake. No surprise there.
No. Last lap, here we go.
Here we go then. Oh, Rory Drain losing the car there through the S's.
This train as far back as Spider-Man could swap hands a little bit in the last lap. Ben is right on the back of Rory.
I'm on board with it. Oh, Ben, be careful, buddy.
Oh, flashbacks. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Spider-Man's up the inside, and Spider-Man loses it! Oh,
he's got to be out,
massively in the barriers.
No.
He's out. Spider-Man bins it right on the last lap. Oh, that could be a Schuh's inquiry there.
And how important could those last points be?
Oh, Ben loses the car a little bit on the exit of the hairpin. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I think Aspect's going to be okay. We're going to go forward here to the Red Bull man. McGee then has brought himself right back into play in the championship. He comes around the final couple of corners, and McGee takes the checkered flag on Suzuka and takes the victory. A fantastic victory for him. A Funny Guy, to be fair to Funny Guy, drove very well and got second place. And Jack Carty gets a podium in Suzuka. Very well done to him. And Aspect just about holds off. Just about holds off Darwise. Rory Drain and Ben Ratcliffe complete the top 7. I think Ben might have had an overtaking chance on Rory there, but Mayo Man, great effort from him reserving tonight in P8.
Yeah,
Championship leader Johnny is P9, and I think it's going to be close to him, Budge and Gary Drobro. Who gets the last point here? Oh, Budge had 5 seconds as well. I thought it was 3 seconds. Sorry, so Jono gets P11.
Oh, Jono nearly got him.
Gary Drobro did the fast lap of the race, and good timing that was.
Gets himself an extra point.
So here comes Keller to the line, and Gary will be last. Unfortunately, Adam Whelan was lapped, so he will complete the field of the Mercedes. Not having a great race today, but
No.
they'll come back again. I think Gary might have run out of fuel actually, is he?
No donuts.
No donuts, no, he knows better, unfortunately, because that would be a race ban if he crashed it into the barrier. And that is that.
Alright.
Well,
That was interesting. Johnny gets driver of the day.
To be fair, Gary, there was a few incidents, but there was only 2 DNFs. One was retiring in the pits, and one was on the last lap. So, anyway, go on, Cav, you can do the honours.
Well, indeed. Just pull it up now. So we have McGee in the Red Bull in P1, followed by Funny Guy in P2. Great race for Jack Carty in P3. Aspect in P4 on the hard tyres. Darwise takes P5. Rory Drain in P6. Ben Ratcliffe in P7. Mayo Man takes P8. A great drive from him, reserve and obviously coming up from Tier 4. Real Johnny in P9. And Gary Drobro closing out the points in P10. Jono in P11. Budge 12. Section in 13. We've Kellett in 14. Irish Gary in 15, and then Spider-Man is classified in 16th along with Adam Whelan just behind them in 17th. Our only DNF is Dylan. Technically.
Cool. Yeah, well, that was a massive accident at the very end there. That could easily be... Yeah, Funny Guy, look at that. He did get a warning for crossing the pit lane line. I wonder, could we... hopefully we might... Hopefully we don't look into it, because obviously
leave that
from
man
his
alone.
point of view, we will. Alright, okay, we will.
Leave that man alone.
We
Let him
will.
have his moment.
Okay. Anyway, so that is that then for the Japanese Grand Prix. We are now 2/3 of the way through. We have only got 4 races to go in Tier 2. Let's get out of here.
And
Get
we
out
got
of the
out
lobby.
of the lobby. Hey!
We got out actually, first time round.
Yeah.
Unbelievable scenes.
Now, who do we need?
We need McGee, Funny Guy, and Jack Carty, I believe. Well, I know, I think they all have a mic, or they all should do.
Great stuff.
Oh, right here, are we lads?
Yep.
Yeah, I think.
How's it going?
Excellent. Right, just 2 seconds there now. Alright, can everyone, audio share and everything?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay, anyway, so we will start. P3 man in the Ferrari, Jack Carty, very, very well done.
Cheers, man.
Take us through the qualifying for us if you don't mind, and then the race afterwards, from your point of view.
I had a decent quality to be fair, so what I thought was a good lap. I ended up P5, I think. There was no way I was coming close to the pole laps, like, was it 28.8 or something? 4, 5, 10 stoppers, so I was pretty happy with the P5.
Excellent, excellent. In the race, obviously, you had a decent start, if I remember correctly, and all kind of down to strategy then, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I jumped, who was it, Dylan and the funny guy ahead straight after the start,
It
so
would have been Darways, I think.
Dara was, yeah. And then it was just trying to stick to the ERS really and not burn too much ERS.
Yeah, absolutely. We had an interesting thing actually. You somehow got a penalty on lap 5 before, after the Dunlop. We were like, how in the name of God if you got that? How did you manage that one, if you don't mind me asking?
It was a straight penalty, I didn't get 3 warnings, so I'll probably get it removed, like.
Oh my God, I have no idea what happened there, but...
Yeah, it was pretty weird, I didn't expect it, like, because I had no other warnings, so.
Yeah, okay, well, it doesn't look like to me anyway that you have any, you're not going to really gain or lose any positions from it, so it mightn't do much. Yeah. Anyway, so well done, and we go now, and we actually have a break next week. To people who don't know, we have a break next week for Tier 2, and we go to, it's Hungary I think next, isn't it?
Hungary, yeah.
Correct.
Someone confirm that, yeah. So, have you done any practice for Hungary, Jack, or?
I've done a small bit, but it's not one of my favourite tracks, to be honest. I'm not that quick around there, but anything can happen really, so.
Absolutely, the way Tier 2 has been this year, anything can happen, especially with me and the boss cursing everybody, so... Anyway, well done Jack, and keep it up anyway, well done.
Cheers, man.
So,
Mr. Funny Guy, the quali master becomes the race master.
How you doing?
How are things from your perspective? You obviously started P2, finished P2. Solid day?
Yeah, just I messed up on the pit after the first stint. My pit limiter wouldn't go off, and then I pressed it and I span a wee bit and went outside the white line. So obviously it has to be reviewed, but lost a lot of places. But I think overall, like, I drove pretty solid.
Yeah, absolutely, and obviously, yeah, you probably just lost it coming out over the white line there, which probably cost you the lead. So, do you think you would have had the pace otherwise? I mean, it was very nip and tuck between you and McGee for those last kind of 7-8 laps as you were coming in.
Yeah, well, he was always like 3.5 seconds away from me, and then I cut it down to maybe 1.9. So I don't know if he just made a couple of mistakes or whatever, but I was never catching him, like.
Absolutely.
But
No,
if I was out in front, I might have been able to keep the position, like. But
yeah, absolutely, and obviously you drove a great race, so well done. And obviously now, as Colin said, we have a week's break and then we go into Hungary. So how do you feel for that?
I'll probably still be hungover from Cork, like. But yeah.
coming out to my neck of the woods.
Nah, I don't like the curbs in Hungary at all, like.
Well, you managed the curbs in Japan all right today, so who knows?
Yeah,
You should be careful of 2 cars coming down the motorway now next week, mate, alright?
Well done.
But I had to say, Aspect, he was on the hard tires after that stint that he drove unbelievable. He just spun. That he would have been up there, like.
Yeah, we were saying, myself and Colin, like, we weren't sure if it was a glitch he got or whether he decided to go on the hards, but it just seemed like it cost him because he'd great pace in the first half of the race and then obviously fell away. So
that's the default, race strategy. So much just threw him on it. He didn't change it, that way. And
maybe so.
But he drove unbelievable. I couldn't catch him, and he was on the hards, like, and I was on fresh mediums.
Yeah. Oh, well done.
Anyway, well done anyway.
Thanks very much.
We'll see you next Saturday at some stage.
Yes, 100%, mate.
Absolutely, and we now go to the race winner McGee, who was nearly kicked out of Red Bull earlier on by a certain Colin B2A9 by mistake. Whoops, that was my bad, but anyway, it was Ryan's teammate was missing. I put McGee in by mistake for people who were wondering. he got replaced.
Yeah, that
John
was a surprise.
Yeah, that's what it was a surprise to, alright, but it was a surprise to me when I got the message as well. I was half asleep. Anyway, you started P6 on the grid and staying out an extra lap, and the virtual safety car obviously played into your hands in the end, didn't it?
Yeah, that just it made life a bit easier for me because I would have came out at probably P3, but I got out in first, well, and left P1,
Yeah.
and just managed to hold a gap.
Yeah, because we were saying at the time you were the only one to go a lap longer, and obviously paid off for you. Did you do good qualifying or what?
Qualifying could have been better, but P4 at best. You know, I was never going to be up there with those lads. And then on lap 1, I lost 2 places off the line and had to make them back. But yeah, it worked out.
Excellent, anyway.
And, yeah, funny, I was hunting me down the whole time, and I noticed every lap at the little hairpin, he was getting 2 tenths on me. And I just was trying not to panic, thinking I'll make it up somewhere else. Because if I put the throttle down any earlier, I'll be in a wall.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and I don't know whether you know this or not, but after tonight, you actually lead the World Championship. Provisionally.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So, Red Bull leading the championship. It's a bit of pressure, bit of pressure on you now for the next one. Next
It is,
few.
yeah.
It's only 4.
It's
Only
it's
4
nice to
to
actually
go
be doing
now.
these interviews because for the last 2 races in a row, I ended up like finishing 4th and then getting promoted to 3rd 2 weeks in a row for penalties. So
Yeah.
it's been a while since I've actually on the night been here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's obviously great to be up here, and you've 4 rounds to go now. So do you have any? Obviously, how close it is? There's only I've just done it provisionally now off the top of my head, but there's 7 of you are still covered by only 28 points, so there's still a lot to play for. So should be very
and now,
interesting. Do you fancy your chances
pressure's
anyway
up.
coming in?
I'm a bit more nervous now that you've told me that. I was happy enough thinking, you know, I'm down around 3rd, but in with a chance. But you know, I'll just try and take every race like tonight.
Absolutely. Anyway, well done, and there'll be no pressure now for the next one. So do you have anything else to add, Cav? Or?
No, it's just as always well done to the lads. Not easy to see as many lads bring it home as they did, so well done to everyone.
Absolutely well done to you. Now, as I just said a while ago, we have a break from Tier 2 next week because a few certain someones, including Funny Guy, will be down in County Cork. Up to no good as always. But anyway, so thanks for watching, everyone. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe, and obviously keep an eye on the Facebook and Twitter pages and the Instagram page, of course, too. So, and we'll be back tomorrow night at 10 PM for Tier 1 shot at Japan, and you will see a certain someone, me, in the wall. I'll say that much for certain. So until then, everyone, bye bye for now, and we'll see you again very soon.